So our next presentation comes from Rob. You already saw him yesterday. Now he has done some work, especially among the Dutch community, and some brainstorming about how the desktop should, the Zentyal desktop should be designed from the community point of view. So please, Rob, enlighten us.
Good morning, all. Well, in the past, Zentyal purely focused on the service side, and that's okay for the smaller companies, smaller implementations. But as soon as you grow larger, you do need something like a user experience. You do need some integration from the desktop. And we've been talking on the forums and on IRC about what is needed and what things are you come against when you're talking about desktop integration on a certain product. Well, as far as I'm concerned, there are two major things you have to consider. And on one side, you have the user experience, usability. On the other side, you have your manageable. It must be manageable. And so you have two parties that you have to address. The usability is not about do I want a specific program to use? No, you want functionality. If you can use a Microsoft product, but you have a alternative in open source, then it doesn't matter. But as long as the functionality is there shouldn't be a problem. We saw yesterday at the Limerick situation that introducing a new system will work as long as you can explain what are the differences and that you can convince people that the functionality is still the same or even better. On the manageability, I think there's a long way to go for desktop. Because as soon as you have more than 20 workstations, it will get very troublesome for a network administrator to controllable manage all those desktops. Because those desktops are also his job to keep them working. We've just heard something about LGSP. Well, that's a very nice and very simple way of centrally manage clients. Another option could be a local repository with control from the network administrator. These are things that will be spoken about in the, let's call it the desktop moderator or desktop community to coming months, and I'm really looking forward to those discussions and making the desktop for Zentyal something that can compete with the Windows desktop, at least for a Zentyal implementation. And that's what I wanted to say about this desktop. There are a few basics that are clear, but from there on, we have to build up to the top and create a workable and manageable desktop for Zentyal. Any questions?
Yeah. Are you looking for a puppet kind of situation?
Huh?
Are you looking for a puppet kind of situation? A puppet is a program in which you can manage all your desktops. Is that
Well,
mean?
from my point of view, I come from a Microsoft environment, and they provide for the larger environments something like WSUS, System Center these days. I think such a situation can be, call it, mimicked by creating a local repository and with a web interface where you can allow or disallow certain packages to update to the client computers, and that would centralize administration of the desktop.
I think it might be a bit different from Puppet, because from what I understood from the desktop policy you want to put in place, it's more the behavior. Of course, you have all the updates, but also the behaviors which are attached to each user, which cannot be addressed easily by Puppet. Because by Puppet you have a kind of time of delay before the propagation of all the information you want.
That's right. And it's hard to implement.
Yeah. So I don't think it's the same topic exactly.
Now that's why personally I would propose a private repository that synchronizes with Zentyal repository, where you can allow as a network administrator certain packages to update or not. The other way around could be LTSP, where you update the image that gets streamed to the clients, and you only have to update on the server, and the clients get updated automatically.
So the idea of the local repository will be like with the central desktop that you install in each desktop. So you configure the repository, and that's a local central.
Yes.
So there you get all the packages.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's another advantage that not all desktops need to update through the internet, but they update over the local LAN.
But even just as a proxy for the updates, it makes a lot of sense.
Yes. You could implement it as a proxy also, but well, that's the difference. If the environment is not that big, you can configure it as a proxy. But if it's a really large site, then you get all packages locally and get it from a local repository server.
Yeah.
Actually, you can combine both.
Yeah.
Because you have some proxy, some software that can act as a proxy just for the Debian package.
Yes, a caching server. Yes.
Yeah, a kind of caching server, which are.
But I think the most important idea is that there is a possibility for a network administrator to actually allow certain packages. If you don't want peer-to-peer clients to be installed on your desktops, then you just don't put those client packages in your repository, so they can't be installed anyway. Same counts for laptop users. You only let them update if they are from another site. You only let them update through VPN from the local network. More questions? Thank you.